Talking too fast?
No. All right, go.
Start over.
Yep.
Hi, yogis. I'm Teresa, and in this time, we are experiencing a lot of stress and anxiety. And that stress and anxiety can weaken our immune system. So it's best that we can find some ways to release that stress and anxiety. And one of those ways is yoga. There are some simple things at home that we can use. You don't need to have yoga props to complete this practice. I'm going to use a pillow, but it's unnecessary. I'm going to use a strap. And if you don't have a strap at home, I might just use my scarf, or you could use a towel. I haven't brought a towel from home. So those are some props you can use instead of a strap. I might try to use some blocks today. And you don't need blocks. You could use some books, or you could use a bolster or a pillow at home, and I'll show you when we get to those poses and you can decide what you could use. And you don't need them at all. It's just something that we could use. So the first exercise that we're going to do is just a little breathing exercise, and you could do this anytime during the day. One way that I saw a yogi do it on social media is to use a pillow. You certainly don't need a pillow. But this person took the pillow and they gave the pillow a little hug. And it just felt kind of good just to give that pillow a hug. Now, you can do this without a pillow and just hug yourself, or you can just bring your hands down to your side for this breathing exercise. So I'm going to hug this pillow, and I'm going to take a nice inhale. I'm going to feel my belly and my chest expand, and at the top of the inhale, I'm just going to hold for 4 counts. Then I'm going to exhale all the air out. And at the end of the exhale, I'm going to hold for 6 counts. So again, inhale. Feel that expansion. At the top of the inhale, hold for 4 counts. Exhale the air out. And then hold for 6 counts at the end. Now maybe you can't hold for 6 counts after you've expelled all your air. Do what count works best for you. You can pause this video at any time and continue this little breathing exercise. If you feel that you're holding a lot in your shoulders, try to relax a little bit. Feel yourself relaxing in the shoulders and start the breathing exercise again. There's no picture in here.
You're still there.
So once you've finished with this breathing exercise, you can remove that pillow and find that comfy seated position again. And maybe you've done that breathing exercise, you want to switch your legs so that a different leg is in front for your seated position. And then let's go ahead and take your scarf or a towel or a strap, and we're just going to bring that overhead. And on the inhale, we're going to lift that scarf or strap, we're going to relax our shoulders, and on the exhale, we're going to drop that scarf all the way down in front. On the inhale, I want you to bring that scarf back up. And on the exhale, take it behind you wherever it's comfortable. If it's just comfortable right here, stop right here. If you can take it back, bring that scarf back. Do what's comfortable for you. Inhale, scarf back up to the sky, and exhale, bring it back down. The wider it is, a little bit easier it's going to be on your shoulders. Inhale, take that back up. And exhale, bring it behind you just as far as you can. There's no right or wrong here. Inhale comes back up. And on the exhale, we'll take it back down. And just keep repeating that process. And again, you can stop this at any time. Maybe I'm not doing it, you're like, this feels really good. I'm going to keep doing this. Go ahead and stop the video. And then we're just going to stop that pose for now. And we're going to keep that scarf or that towel in our hands. And we're going to take it really wide, wider than our shoulders. And we're going to go ahead and drop one in down and the other one goes up to the sky. Now right here, I want you to take your shoulders, I want you to draw them down. I want you to bring your low rib in, so we're not just arching our back, we're working on our shoulders here. On the inhale, I want you to pull with your top arm And on the exhale, I want you to reach with the back arm. On the inhale, pull up with the top arm. And on the exhale, we're gonna reach down with the back arm. So feel that nice stretch, inhaling, reaching that right hand up higher, and on the exhale, reaching the bottom hand down. And keep those nice inhales and exhales going. And then we're just gonna switch. That left arm's gonna come to the sky, the right arm's gonna come back and a little bit behind you. Inhale, reach with that left hand, and exhale, reach with the down hand. Inhale, little pull with that top hand, and on the exhale, little reach back and behind you. And just keep those inhales and exhales going. Let's remember, let's relax the shoulders down or back. Bring that low rib in. Low rib in. Feel this in your shoulders and your side. And then once you've had enough of that, we're going to take our strap or whatever you're holding, and now we're going to have just a little short grasp, like a shoulder width grasp with our strap. And on the inhale, we're reaching up, draw your shoulders down, and on the exhale, we're going to take it behind our head. Now don't try and move everything forward to make this happen. Inhale, take it up. Bring your belly in, low rib in, exhale, maintain that as you take this behind you. You're gonna feel your chest open a little bit, that's good too. Inhale, reach it up. And on the exhale, bring it back behind you again. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale's reaching it up. And then on the exhale, bringing it back behind us. And then we'll go ahead and remove this. We don't need these anymore. We're not going to be using these props. We're just going to use a clasp. So go ahead and take your arms out to the side and then clasp them behind you. And on the inhale, you're just going to kind of lift your chest. Keep your belly in. Keep that low rib in. And then exhale, reach that clasp back behind you. So I'm going to take it from the side here. So we're going to inhale. We got the clasp. And on the exhale, reach that clasp behind you. But I'm still trying to keep a nice straight back. I got my low belly in, try to keep my ribs in, and I'm reaching through my shoulders to get this nice stretch. Big inhales and exhales. Now remember, if you tighten anywhere, if you start to tighten through your shoulders in this, then you don't get the most benefits. Anytime we tighten something and we don't relax into the pose, we're fighting that pose. So let's try and keep a little relaxation going while we're doing this. Great. Then we're going to keep that clasp. We're going to take that clasp and we're going to bring it over to our right hip. So you can see my hands here. Hello. We're going to bring that clasp to our right hip. And I'm going to sit up nice and tall again. So I'm bringing my low belly in, my low ribs in. I'm going to relax my shoulders. You can see my elbow. It can come, like try and get it behind you, but if it doesn't want to go there, it's difficult, it's okay. Wherever you can get it. But the clasp is on my right hip. And again, take some nice inhales and exhales. If you want a little bit more, you can drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. So now I'm not only getting some shoulder stretching, I'm also getting a nice little stretch in my neck. And I'm not fighting it. I'm letting gravity take my head where it wants to go. No fight, no fight. And I gotta keep breathing and enjoying this nice stretch. I'm picturing my stress just going away from me. Even if I can have these 20, 30 minutes where I'm not feeling that stress and anxiety, is helping my immune system. So I'm going to bring that clasp back over to my left hip this time. Okay, I'm not going to bring it back because it wasn't there before. But I'm going to sit nice and tall, got my clasp over at my left hip, and I'm going to keep my chin back. I don't want to reach my chin up. I'm not pulling it down to my chest. I'm going to take my chin straight back and feel how that's helping my spine. Get nice alignment. Maintaining those inhales and exhales. And if I want a little bit more, if you want a little bit more, drop your ear over to your left shoulder, the same side as the clasp. And then just let gravity take over. Let that stretch happen organically. We hold so much in our stress and neck, we don't even realize it. It just happens. And then go ahead and release that. And I'm going to do something now that maybe isn't as accessible to you. I'm going to show it to you. You can try it. We're going to take a hand. I'm going to reach my right hand up, and I'm going to bring it to my back. So I'm trying to get in between my shoulder blades. And then I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to grab my elbow, and I'm going to try and pull it back and down. So the more I do this, I'm feeling a stretch too right through here in my arm, but I'm bringing my elbow back and down. So my hand's going to start to slide a little bit more behind my shoulder blades. Now I'm going to have a tendency to want to round my back to try and get this. Again, I'm going to try and bring my chin in a little bit. I'm going to bring my belly in. Sit bones are grounding down into the earth. I'm going to try and relax in my shoulders and take some inhales and exhales in this position. You might be saying, this one's a little tougher. I'm really feeling this one. And that's okay. Nothing's even. Every pose isn't going to give you the same result. We have to try different poses and see what really gets into those areas where we're holding that stress. Now we're going to try it again with the other side, and I'll show you again just so you can kind of see where we are. Take our left hand, and we're going to reach it back, try and get it behind our shoulder blades. And I can already tell, I'm starting to arch my back to make this happen. So I'm going to try to bring my low ribs in. I'm going to try and bring my belly in. And I'm going to take my right hand and grab my elbow and try and bring my elbow back and down. And then kind of rest your head back in here. That's going to help keep you from overarching. So I'm grabbing my elbow, I'm bringing it back and down. I'm kind of rubbing between my shoulders. And there, Teresa. Things will be okay. Keep breathing. Keep trying to relax your shoulders. And then go ahead and release. I'm going to keep my back to you for a second because I want to show you another stretch. We're going to do cow face, and I understand that this isn't everyone's favorite arm pose, but you can again use your strap or your scarf. I'm trying to get winter to go away, but I'm going to keep my scarf out a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that scarf. I'm going to bring my right elbow back up to the sky, and then my left hand's going to grab the scarf, and maybe this is enough. And again, I'm going to bring my chin back. I'm going to try and rest my head against my arm. And right here, I'm getting a nice shoulder stretch. Now, are you getting tense? Are you holding something in your right shoulder? Are you holding it in your hips because this is a difficult pose? Release. Don't fight it. I'm not going to hold it that long. Just release. And if you can start to walk your hands a little closer on the strap, so be it. Maybe you don't need a strap. And you can bring those arms up and get that clasp. And I'm resting my head against my arm, this little pillow that I've created. Relax my shoulders. Oh, there it is. I was getting tense. And then we'll release that and just take it the other way. Left elbow is going to go up to the sky. It's going to grab for my right hand or my strap or my towel. I'm going to get this nice little pillow to rest my head. And I should have said it on the first side. If you don't want to use the strap, you can again just grab the elbow, take it overhead. That just feels better for you. You don't like all this grabbing a strap. This is exactly what we call it, is a yoga practice. Not a yoga perfect. It's a yoga practice. And you'll see my lines aren't perfect and my toes aren't perfect. It's a yoga practice. None of us are perfect when it comes to this. And that's one of the things that we can release to let go of tension. None of us can be perfect in this world. Let's just practice. Practice doing what we can do at our best. That's what makes this happen. Now the next one you might be familiar with, we're gonna do some eagle arms. So I'm just gonna take our arms out to the side and we're gonna cross the right over the left. And maybe you're just gonna go in hug position. And when you're in this hug position, you can grab at your shoulder blades, or again, give your back a little scratch, like find a little spot that's giving you tension. That's okay, you can be there. Come to the side. You can take your right over left, and maybe just the back of your palms will connect. And that's okay. That's a good yoga practice. Maybe we twizzle the arms. I think I made that up. But we're going to twizzle the arms, and then we're going to bring the palms together. Try to bring your elbows at shoulder height, your hand away from your face, shoulders down. Bring that navel in, bring that chin back, and breathe. Breathe. And maybe you want a little bit more. You ride that right elbow over to the left, and just feel a little twist across your arms again. Undo that. Release your arms, shimmy your shoulders like there's some good music. And then hug the left over the right. Maybe bring the back of the palms together. Maybe you twizzle the arms. Give yourself a high five, little clap for being here today. And then we're going to bring our elbows shoulder height, hands away from our face. Relax our shoulders. Bring our belly in, chin back. Like, seriously? How many more things you got? That's it. That's it. That's all we're going to do today. I'm going to ride that left elbow over to the right if I want. Give a little bit of a twist. Are you gripping your hands really hard? You try and make that less of a grip and more just a contact. Okay? You don't have to grip so hard. And then we'll release out of that. I'm going to turn around again to show you another one we're going to do. We're going to bring our arms out to the side, and this time, my hair's in the way, we're going to try and bring some reverse prayer hands to our back. And we're really trying to get our hands in between our shoulder blades. Relax your shoulders. Bring your low rib and belly in, chin back, and just feel this stretch. And if this isn't accessible to you, you can bring your fists together. That's another option. And feel that connection. Push those fists together and feel that little connection that you're creating. That'll be good. Take a couple breaths here. And then release out of that. And we're going to go ahead and go to a tabletop position. So, got too many treasures here. So I'm going to come to tabletop. So I'm going to bring my palms right underneath my shoulders. I'm going to try and move my hair. And then I'm going to try and not lose the microphone. Put it right back in. And then I'm going to have my knees underneath my hips. And if I look back, I'm not going to see my feet. A, my thighs are a little bigger, but B, I'm trying to get in alignment so that I don't see my feet. Okay, so that they're straight back from my knees. Okay, so we're going to get our palms right underneath our shoulders. And let's take a couple cat and cows. So inhale, I'm going to bring my crown and my dupa, Polish for bottom. I'm going to bring my crown and my dupa up. And on the exhale, I'm going to tuck my chin. And I'm going to try and get my tailbone to want to go straight down. Drop your crown, tuck your chin. And then inhale. Crown and dupa up to the sky. Feel a nice stretch. And then exhale. So the tailbone wants to reach down. I'm pushing the mat away from me. I'm going to let my crown drop. And a couple of rounds of cat and cow, warming up the spine. We want to keep our spine nice and healthy. Then I want you to slide your dupa back. And if you don't have any props, just put your elbows down And I call this shark pose. I don't think it is, but that's what I call it. And you can drop your third eye. Now, if you have blocks, you have a bolster, or you have some books at home, you get a little bit bigger shoulder stretch. We bring those elbows to the blocks, sharp hands, and then go ahead and drop my third eye. And I'm getting a stretch, bigger stretch through my shoulders. And let go. I'm just releasing. I'm releasing. This is my time not to feel it. I just want to let go. I'm going to get a shoulder stretch. But the rest of my body saying thank you. Low back is saying thank you. I feel that little stretch. I need this little stretch. I'm going to go ahead and lift up, release out of that. Take your blocks away. Come back to that tabletop. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. Face you. And then we're going to inhale. Take the right arm out to the side. Reach out. And on the exhale, just reach it underneath your body. Reach to that side wall as far as you can. Your shoulder can feel this. Inhale, bring it back up. And then exhale, reach as far as you can under your body. One more time. Inhale, reach that up. And on the exhale, reach as far as you can. Drop the side of your face. And you can take your hand out to the side. You can make it a fist, like that pressure on your fingers. You can take it up to the sky. You can reach around for your thigh. You can take it out in front of you. So many options in this one. You can rest your head. I had some pops, maybe it doesn't feel good on your face. You're like, I'm resting that side of my face, and stack some pops there. You gotta do the other side. So you're gonna gently slide your hand so you can see it, your face can see it, and then use this hand to push yourself up and back into a tabletop. And we do the other side. And we do a couple stretches first. So we reach our left hand out, and then underneath us, reach for that side wall. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, reach for that side wall. Maybe get a little bit higher this time, reach it up. And on the exhale, you're going to drop the side of your face. Bring that right hand out to the side, maybe make a fist. Reach it up. Reach it to your sacrum. Reach it all around. Reach it up to the front. Possibilities are endless. It's a yoga practice. Maybe you do it one way when you watch this video, and another time, I'm going to try a different one. Give a little variety, or move from one, and then try to separate. No, and go ahead. And we're going to bring that, slide that right hand back so your face can see it again to push yourself up. Just two more little guys. So we're going to come all the way down to our belly. I think you can still see me. I'll scoot back a little bit. Oops. And I'm going to take my left hand, reach it out a little bit in front of me. I'm going to take my right arm, and I'm going to reach it underneath towards the wall. And then I'm going to take my left hand, cross it in front. So I'm reaching my arms in opposite directions. It's hard to tell what's in the way. Reach my arms in opposite directions, and then I'm just going to drop my head. So my chin rests on my arm, and I'm reaching down. And again, if that's not comfortable, take your pillow. I can take my block when I get here, and I can reach my head on that block. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. I've never even done that before. I've just gone ham and dropped. This feels nice. And where are you holding on? Are you clenching your thighs because you're in this pose? Where are you holding on? Let it go. Let it go. This is our time. This is our time to restore, to renew, to release. We need this. Slowly slide yourself up. do the other side. So the right arm's gonna come in front this time. Reach, reach, reach. And then I'm gonna drop my head. And it takes me a second. As soon as I get there, my glutes go, gotta tighten up. For what? I'm not doing anything with my glutes. Release, scan your body. Where do you feel it? Where are you holding on? Because you're like, this pose, I don't know. Where do you feel it? Release. Big sigh. And you're going to slowly come up. Last pose. And this one's a little more intense. So if you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. But we're going to take our right arm and reach it out to the side. And I'm going to roll onto my right side. And this can be enough for you right here. Nice big shoulder stretch. You could take your left foot and drop it behind you, resting the side of my face down, and this would be enough. You could lift your left arm up, let your heart expose itself, saying, I'm going to be vulnerable to releasing. You got a lot, you can bring it back, grab your hands. I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite things, so don't try to imitate everything I do if you're not real flexible across the shoulders. If you are and you want, go ahead and drop so that your torso is trying to face up. Getting this nice big stretch. This is a very intense shoulder stretch. So only go where you're comfortable. And then again, make it so you can see your left hand beside your face and roll yourself over. And then go ahead and repeat that on the other side. And I'm probably hitting the 20-minute mark, I don't know. So I want to peace out. I hope you feel like you did a nice shoulder stretch today and you released the little anxiety. And let's do what's best and let's take care of ourselves. Come see me again, TanaYoga.com.
Really, really, really good, Teresa. That was so good.
Thanks.